Hey everyone, this is Comics Villain, and we're going to do a movie review for Shazam. I know it's a little late, came out in the theaters a while back. I just now got the movie on Amazon and watched it last night. I thought it was incredible, really fun. Um, I have so many things to say about this, but I'll try my best to keep it short and sweet. Started off interesting, showing. Well, okay, first off, if you guys haven't seen it, this will probably have a few spoilers, but you know what? We'll do it the safe way, mullet style, and leave the spoilers for the end. So these are just my thoughts right now. First and foremost, there was a lot of great humor in this, a lot of great action scenes. Things were never too over the top, and that's really important. So a lot of the special effects were good. Some of them were actually so good it was actually kind of hard to tell that it was CGI at first. And not a lot of them, but there were certain scenes where it's like a person might come flying in, and there is a certain CGI element to it, but it looks natural. It looks very natural. So I had to focus in a little more on some scenes. The villain was great. Uh, you know, um, I don't know what they're gonna go with next for this. I want to say I've heard rumblings about The Rock playing Black Adam, and that's supposed to be the next film in the Shazam series, but it will not have Shazam in it. Maybe not as maybe not as the hero of that one. It's going to focus more on Black Adam, but that's just my understanding. I don't know if they're really going to do that. And then they're going to have a Shazam sequel, like a true sequel. That's just my understanding. But back to this film, Zachary Levi actually did a great job. The kid that played Billy Batson was fantastic. I liked all the different kids. I like what they did with all of them towards the end. I thought that was it was almost unexpected, although I already knew about it, thanks to spoilers. And also, we got to see a cool end credit scene. They're saying this wasn't included in the initial release, the theatrical release. So, it was really cool. The very great character was brought in. Like another superhero was like brought in at the very end of the film and credit scene. It was cool. I liked it. What else? I think the storyline was good. I thought. Let me just spoil one thing, and it's just a small little, gag scene between the wizard and Billy. So Billy's, is like kind of like, what am I doing here? He's been brought into the cave where Shazam is, the wizard Shazam, as well as the seven deadly sins, and Shazam basically says, "Hey, put your hand on my rod, say my name, and I'll give you all my powers," or something like that. And it turns to Billy, and he's like, "Oh, gross." So funny. I laughed so hard at that. My wife was there too. She's like, "Oh my god, I can't believe they did that." Because it I was thinking of that before they even said it, and I was like, "Oh no, this is gonna sound bad, isn't it?" And they just turned it into a joke. I thought that was brilliant. Maybe it was an easy joke, but still, it's funny because you never know if they're gonna do these kind of things in these films. Um, let's see. Shazam, like as soon as he gives Billy his powers and Billy's like testing everything out, I thought there was a lot of fun moments. It's just kids being kids, especially if they're given like actual abilities. That sort of thing's just cool, and it was good for kids watching. So if you have little ones, you had a lot of fun moments on all this. Little scary stuff here and there, but nothing too horrible. Depending on the age range, they might get scared if they're a little too young. But for most kids, I think this is a fine movie. And I really can't emphasize their focus on the humor in this enough. I really can't, because there was a lot of funny scenes. There were so many funny scenes in this film. This is probably one of my favorite movies of the year. I don't even remember exactly when this came out, but if it was earlier in the year, cool. Sorry if it was last year, I just forget. But really, this year it's like one of my favorites. I really enjoy what DC's doing. Aquaman was blast to watch. You know, I wasn't super critical of it, and there are scenes to be critical of. There are, but it was a fun movie comparatively with what DC has brought out. Talking about like Man of Steel, which was fun in its own right. Um, but I feel like this was Aquaman and Shazam were a little more fun, a little better. Um, and I feel if they just keep going this route, letting and same for Wonder Woman, if they just keep going that route and not Justice League and Batman versus Superman all of a sudden, if they just go that route and introduce these individual characters that are not Batman and Superman, because I think we have enough of those films. I mean, people are ready for new stuff. We've seen enough Batman and Superman. We've seen a lot of Spider-Man. I mean, a lot. I think it's a good idea to move on. And I hope they do. I hope, because you can do what Marvel did, and you guys and Warner Brothers should, and they can set themselves up for billion-dollar paydays with these films. Maybe even eventually 2 or 3 billion, as is the trend with the Avenger films now. I mean, if Warner Brothers isn't seeing that and saying, maybe we got to change our game up, then they're mistaken, because the right, correct route to, that amount of money, it's there, it's set, it's a thing that should happen, and not everyone can do it, but you can do it with superhero films, especially with the big two, Marvel and DC. So I hope they go that route. But again, film was great. I hope you guys check it out. If you haven't, don't be like me and wait so long. See it soon. Get it on Amazon. It's not ready for rent yet, as far as like the one with the bonus features, and I recommend the one with the bonus features. But soon enough it will be. As soon as it is, it's probably like $4.99 or $5.99 to rent, and I think you guys would really, really enjoy it. So in any case, thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys liked my review for it. If you did, please subscribe. Help me hit that 1,000 subscriber milestone, the first of many milestones, I hope, that I'll achieve. And like, share, and comment on what your favorite scene in the movie was, if you've seen it already. So in any case, guys, I will see you on the next video. Take care. Have a great rest of your day.